It's the Torrent This podcast with NGAIIRE. Now, before we get into things, I'd just like to ask you all that since this show is voluntary, could you please show your support by liking us on Facebook, facebook.com/Torrent This. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the Torrent This podcast with NGAIIRE.
Hi, this is Nairi. You're listening to Torrent This with Dando.
Hey guys, it's the Torrent This podcast. I am Dando, and right now I am joined by a woman whose album Lamentations pretty much took the country by storm. She supported acts like Alicia Keys and John Legend, and will be playing in Geelong this Saturday as part of the Festival of Sales. She's, of course, NGAIIRE. How are we, Miss NGAIIRE?
Very hot.
Hot?
Very, very hot.
Where are you right now?
We're in a place called Traralgon, I think.
Traralgon.
Country, Victoria.
Oh, yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm in Geelong, and that's not very far away, and it's not too hot.
Oh, excellent.
Well, what do you
we're
use?
dying,
What do you define as hot? It's like 25, I think, and cloudy.
Really? I think Victoria's heat is very different to Sydney's heat.
It's very muggy
I don't
heat,
know
isn't it?
why. Yeah,
And-
totally. It's yeah.
And I work in a factory, so I do not appreciate it.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Well, could life be any sweeter for you at the moment?
Yes. Always. Yeah, I mean, everything's kind of, it's been an interesting and exciting ride so far. I mean, the album came out August last year, and it's
Yeah.
only 6 months after that things are starting to really pick up and do some things. So
Everything's
Yeah, it's
clicking
good.
now, which is good. How was Alicia Keys and John Legend?
freaking awesome.
Yeah.
It was really nice to kind of, I guess, see where you can get professionally as an artist, and it's always nice to meet people of that kind of character that are still have their humanity and really lovely and down to earth, and I guess not bitches.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, which is such a big thing when it comes to celebrities. You're always quite shocked I am quite shocked when celebrities are genuinely really, really lovely, and that's what Alicia and John were, and it makes you like them even more, which is awesome.
Did you make a fool of yourself when you first met them, or did you keep your composure?
I think I might have wet myself a little when I met Alicia.
That's understandable.
That was well, yes, she was just so ridiculously lovely and just so beautiful and so everything. Yeah, so it was just, I had to pinch myself the whole time, going, is this really happening? Am I really opening, the stage for John Legend and Alicia Keys?
Yeah. Did you learn anything from them? Like, did they give you pointers and stuff?
Not really. I think both of them just really loved what I did, and at the end of the day, we're all human, and we're all no one's bigger than the other person. So it's not like I can go up to Alicia and go, "Oh, maybe you shouldn't use those dancers," or. But yeah, it was a incredible experience.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, you're playing Geelong this Saturday, Festival of Sales. It's a free show. When's the last time you yourself were in Geelong? Have you been here before?
Oh my Lord, never.
Never.
Never ever. So
You are in for a treat.
Yeah, I'm a Geelong virgin.
Yes.
Which is, yeah.
It should be a good experience. It's going to be a nice day, apparently, so that's good.
Yeah, excellent.
Yes. Have you got a big Australia Day planned? You're off to Sydney, aren't you, or something?
Yeah, we're back to Sydney. We're doing there's a thing down at the Rocks in Sydney, a little festival which I'm doing with the Bamboos and Crowd Control.
Yep.
So
Cool.
that'll be lots of fun.
Yeah. Is it going to be good to be home for a few weeks?
Well, I'm only in town for 3 days, and then I go off to the States.
Oh, really?
To do some writing for the new album.
That's pretty cool. Why do so many people leave the country to write?
Well, I for the last album I went to Japan to write, and I just needed to be away from Sydney because Sydney is a bit rough sometimes, and
and you've never been to Geelong. Wait till you see Geelong.
maybe I'll come to Geelong
Yeah.
to write the album. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's really important that people take themselves out of their normal surroundings and put them in like a circumstance where they're forced to write. It's really quite challenging, which I found.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good.
What do you define as like the perfect writing space?
Well, it would be amazing if it was at a beach, which, funnily enough, I'll be in Hawaii for the first week of that trip.
Just keep rubbing it in, don't you?
But I mean, Japan. Me and my friend Aaron, who I wrote the album with, Aaron Chule, we wrote in a little bar outside of Tokyo, and that was amazing. That was like, we'd write all day, and then the bar would open up, and we'd just get smashed, and then do the whole thing over again the next day. And that was amazing. One of the best experiences of my life.
So for you to write a good album, as you have with Limitations, there needs to be plenty of alcohol around, apparently.
Well, not necessarily. It definitely helped. Definitely helped.
Well, the album, as I said, went crazy. People loved it everywhere. The recording process wasn't a smooth one, though, hey, with the car accident and everything. Yeah,
I had a car accident the day that we were supposed to start tracking, which was not very nice. I was in physio the whole 3 months that we were tracking the album, so that was very painful.
Yeah.
For that period.
Yeah. It seems like your lyrics are like extremely personal.
Yeah, I guess so. I think for this particular album, I wanted to be as truthful to everything that I was doing, being the first ever album.
Yeah.
So I think that honesty really translated, and people like that. So
can you tell me about the bitch who inspired Dirty Hercules?
Ooh, yikes! No, I can't.
Why?
Not ever, because she lives in Victoria, so I'm not about to share that.
Tell me one thing. She inspired a song, so something happened.
She's just one of those people that was just out to dislike me for no particular reason, and I tried really hard to, I guess, kiss her feet, so to speak.
Yep.
But some people just have issues. So
well, here's the question: if she added you on Facebook, would you accept?
Ooh, I don't know. Probably not, actually.
You just click not now. Just think about it for a while.
Yeah. Well, I think that's generally what I do when I get friend requests.
Yeah. What's more satisfying to you, finishing writing off a song or hearing crowd members sing it back to you at gigs?
Yikes! I don't think I've had that. Oh, yeah, I don't think I've had that yet. I don't think I'm at that point where people are going, "Oh my god!" Well, no, people do that. All the dedicated fans, but not to the extent of like if say Beyonce was playing Crazy in Love.
I know this, but
but I think they're different things. I think finishing a song, there's nothing that compares to that feeling that you get. So I assume that having a song sang back to you would just make you cream yourself. So I don't know. Yeah.
Well, your mum, she loved Cliff Richard. Who's your Cliff Richard? I hear you like Daniel Johns.
Ooh. I think Mariah Carey was.
Yeah?
Yeah, she was. I guess a lot of singers who grew up that time were really into either Mariah or Whitney, so yeah.
Did you get much of her growing up, though? Because apparently it was just all Jamaican music or something.
Yeah, well, it was that or Mariah Carey.
Okay.
So that was my whole childhood right there. It was Mum either had Bob Marley or Cliff Richard or Mariah Carey.
Yeah. So Mariah Carey calls you on the phone and says you can ask her one question. What is it?
I would probably ask her, where'd the old Mariah go?
Meow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what is plans for the next 6 months then? You going to the US to write?
Yep, going to the US. I'm going to do some shows as well and try to finish this next album miraculously in 2 months.
Okay.
And yeah, we've got some exciting news coming up as well, which we'll announce very soon, I guess.
Yes.
But yeah, there's just going to be lots of shows and more new music, which
Yep.
will be very fun.
Yep, sounds good. Well, there you go, guys. Make sure you catch NGAIIRE at the Festival of Sales in Geelong this Saturday, January 25th. Grab a copy of her album, Lamentations, and for all the latest news and info, you can like her on Facebook. It's facebook.com/NGAIIRE. Once again, been a pleasure. Thanks for your time and good luck with Saturday, NGAIIRE.
Thanks for having me.
No worries. Catch ya.
See ya.